What is up, guys? Welcome on back to Auto Intel Daily. And Mike Lee, the senator from Utah, has come in with some common sense. Now, if you follow the Heavy D Sparks channel, you'll know he got sued by this Mickey Mouse ragtag group in Utah that really doesn't care about the air. It's all about money and lawyers making money on legal fees for BS that has to do with the Clean Air Act. Well, it looks like that abuse could come to an end. So Mike Lee has introduced a bill. We'll talk about it here as soon as we get back, and I'll throw the article up on the screen, but roll it. So this is the article I saw. So Mike Lee introduced this. I saw Heavy D Sparks did post it. A couple other people posted it. And I think it makes sense. I think this in the new bill, the Diesel Truck Liberation Act, and maybe HR 4117, if they could get all of that together between the House and the Senate, pass everything in HR 4117, pass the Diesel Truck Liberation Act, and pass this bill that Mike Lee has proposed, and you would have a systematic dismantling of the abuses that the government has done against its citizens when it comes to emission systems on vehicles. It would instantly free up car manufacturers. And I know people are going to say, oh, okay, so if it cuts the cost for manufacturers by 20%, okay, well, if they cut 20% off, their cost is cut by 20%, the manufacturer should give a majority of that to the consumer. I get where a lot of people are saying, oh, they'll just keep it. Nah, see, I don't think so. I think it will be like a lot of other things in business, a race to the bottom. They'll be racing to find out who's going to get what, who's going to do what, all of that. And none of that would surprise me in the least. Now, I know what you're going to say. I know there's going to be people in the comments that are going to say, it's never going to happen. They're not going to pass this. They're not going to pass the Diesel Liberation Act, the Truck Liberation Act. They're not going to pass HR 4117. Well, I can tell you that the Democrats want a very specific thing, and the government shutdown's coming up on 30 days, and they want these subsidies. Well, the Republicans are smart. They'll be like, okay, we want this. We want HR 4117. We want the Diesel Truck Liberation Act. And we want this other bill to make sure that people can't use these EPA Clean Air Act rules to sue small businesses and individuals over BS. Sounds like, I get it. You're going to say, oh, I don't want the government spending another $1.5 trillion. If it freed up all of this stuff with emissions and everything else, I'd probably be willing to agree to it, to be honest. Just to stick it to the Democrats too, just to say, what I mean by that is, because I know people are like, oh, what are you, TK, you Republican? No, I'm not. I'm a libertarian, not a Republican. But I think some of the policies that the Democrats are doing right now, because they're so overrun by socialists in that party, are ridiculous. They're just dumb, and that's why they're not winning elections. But that's a video and a story for a different time. But do I think this bill has any legs and can pass? I do. I think it could happen, and I think they could use this shutdown as a key method to do it, and it's why I think Mike Lee introduced it now. What do you guys think, though? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.